We saw how to do intercomponent communication using input and output in our last video. In this video, we're going to see how we could do intercomponent communication with the help of service. Now for this, we are going to do the CRUD operation of the products. Now products can be added, deleted, or edited in our application. Now we just saw the listing and increase the life of the counts, right? But we are going to see how we could change the product collection. That is, we could add one more product, and also how we could edit it and have these as different component. Now, do not forget Angular is a component-based architecture. So the front end is going to be built with a lot of component. Now we have to create a component. I have created a component that's called the add product already. Now the add product component is as of now empty. You can notice it. It has nothing at all. Now to view the add product, it's pretty simple. We know already how to do it. We're just going to go ahead and say app-add-product. Now that should bring up the add product in the visual. So you could see that there. We will write the content of the add product in a bit. But before we get there, what is our aim? So when we add a product and we push it into the list, it should be in the list. There's a small problem in this because the list is existing in the products component and not in a common place. So where should be it present? Now, literally down the line, we will be pushing it into the API, which pushes it into the database, right? But we are not there yet. So tentatively, we will put it in a common place where we can pick it up in every service. So we are going to take our intercomponent communication to the next level, which is communicating using a service. For this, we are going to add a service folder. Inside the service folder, I'm going to say product.service.ts. Now that would be my product service. Now in my product service, product service. And then we are going to use this class for our production. To do that, let me go ahead and pick up the products that are right here. And we're going to give it into the product service. Let me declare the products, which is going to be a product array. And in my constructor, I am declaring the value for this array. Now, how do I pick it up? I need methods for this. So we're going to say get products, which is going to return a product array. Good practice. Always give what a product is going to return back. So how do we get back? Say return this dot products. So that should put it into the products. We can say add product and pick up the product. So that would be my parameter product, which is going to be of type product. And what is it going to return? Nothing at all. Then we are just going to say this dot products dot push product. Maybe for this, we're just keeping it simple, but down the line, you might want to check the ID of the product. If it is not duplicated, then is the time you will push it into the product. Now, we could keep improvising the service. Now, once you create a service, if you want it to be injected into the component using the constructor, we have to provide it. That is the concept of dependency injection. So we do not create an object in every component that we write. Instead, we inject and the provider provides the object to us. Now, how do we do that? To do that, we need to go to the app.module.ts and then provide the product service. Now that will do the import, and we have taken the injection as well, which means in any component that we write, we can pick up product service as injection. Now, instead of now, we are initiating here, we could say this dot product service dot get products, which is going to return back the product array. Now, just in case you forget to provide the injection right here, you would notice that while executing, you would be encountering an exception. Let's view it in the browser. So you can see there are no products here, and when you inspect, let's go to the console, you can see that the injection was not provided. R3 injector error. It's missing the injection of the product service. So keep your eyes open. So just in case you forget to do the injection, your product service will not get injected, which means I am having a service which contains a collection of product which I'm injecting into my products component. Now, what we have learned here is creating a service and injecting it into a component. In the next video, we are going to see how to add a product and use the same service and push it into the collection.